Oh, happy day 10, everyone. Welcome to day 10 of my journey to $100,000 in ecom. It's taken me 4 hours to finally read through one of the deep research documents that I've created for my new brand or new product that I was going to launch. It's through Mark Builds Brands. He has a whole SOP on how you go through the chats with ChatGPT and create these foundational documents for your avatar, for deep research around your product and your market, the offer that you can create and how you can present your product to your avatar, and necessary beliefs that your customer needs to hold before they buy, or right up until they buy. And then it sort of develops from there that you're persuading them, and everything's going to one of the, I think it goes up to like 6 beliefs. So yeah, it normally produces about like a 25-page document for the deep research. So yeah, I suppose you can see why I never read through them, because I make them for every product that I ran, and that was definitely the missing piece. And it's something that I've had to sort of just check my ego in and be like, no, read it. Because I feel like in the past it would have saved me from a lot of not knowing what I was going to test and why things fit together for a certain customer avatar or a certain way that they have experienced previous products, and therefore what kind of awareness they're on, but what other similar experiences they share that I can draw on with your emotional triggers, with scenarios that they've gone through, with the way that you can just speak to them. So yeah, definitely the missing link. And that's been all well and good for today, but I've struggled to still find sourcing for this particular product. Yeah, Mutual hasn't gotten back to me. CJ Dropshipping said it couldn't find it, and same as Zendrop. So, and there's variations of it on Alibaba, but it's then a matter of constructing the ads around that product. And for the research that I have for this, what the data is suggesting is that I need to run an ad showing, a video ad showing this work and showing a very specific type of emotion through this that also validates the product, which is the grossness, but the gross satisfaction for this avatar. So, and then that sort of validates it, and it's also entertainment. And that's what this is drawn on as the big focus, like that. From the data that I've gotten from this, it obviously could be not full of shit, but like it might not work, and you're never going to know until you actually test it. But yeah, coming to a pinch on the budget. So, and also still don't know what specific product I'm going to be able to drop ship with this. So in the meantime, we're going to put that on hold, and I'm going to move on to different product testing or finding different products for tomorrow. I'm also away for the weekend, so I'll have a bit of work to do in the morning, then work at the pub, and then I leave from there. So yeah, I won't get too much work done for the rest of tomorrow, and then Saturday morning might be able to get some work done, and then Sunday. But I think at the moment, because I've had that in the back of my head, I'm kind of trying to pass the time before it happens. And especially, yeah, it's just been moments of weakness for today and from yesterday as well that have lingered into today. I felt accomplished going through this document because I really feel like I have such a strong understanding of how I can piece together a product page and ads and have a succinct test and just like really test with intent and know what I'm testing. If it doesn't work, I know I'm moving to something else, or I know I can switch up these variables. But yeah, it's just going to be on pause for the moment. But yeah, I feel like because of these sort of smaller setbacks, I'm struggling to get another gear and kick into it, especially with this around the corner for the weekend. And yeah, I find that it's time and time again that I just need to focus on getting here and sitting at this desk, and that's 90% of the work, from thinking about doing the work or wanting to do something else, or the effort is getting here. And that if you can overcome that, which is obviously quite a very insignificant thing, you can get over that, you will work, especially when you set up an environment where every time I sit down, phone gets thrown halfway across the room onto my bed, and it's like, no distractions, this is what I'm here to do. And yeah, just need to be more conscious. But otherwise, those are the micro lessons for today. And also going back over one of Mark's videos, it's either this morning, I think it was this morning, he talked about briefly that when he goes to test products, he's looking for different angles of existing working products. I think that's perfect because everything's there, like the ad format, the product itself, the branding, the funnel, the messaging almost. It's just then testing a different angle that this particular winning brand, when you find them, or winning product when you find them, hasn't put resources towards. And so, yeah, that'll be my, not ethos, but that'll be my, that's what I'll be keeping in my mind when I go to look for new products. But yeah, that's it for today, day 10. Many more of these to come, of course. And one last thing is that Mark has a mastermind in Miami in 30 days from now. He only accepts people that do 7 figures a year, which reasonable, like reasonable expectation for his level, and high, keeping the quality of the people that he surrounds himself with. But I just thought, that's going straight into the calendar, and that's a goal that I want to strive for next year. Because but there's a lot of work to do in the meantime. But who knows? Could be filming a vlog in 395 days from now, which would be pretty awesome. So yeah, just another thing to keep my desire up and look from over the weeds, as they say. Head in the weeds, doing the work, looking over the weeds to the horizon. So yeah, that's it for me. Again, happy day 10. See you guys tomorrow. Thanks.